This is Mike Regan with Transact's 2-Minute Warning for the week of October 6th. In this week's 2-Minute Warning, we're taking a look at a presentation I've been giving to various industry associations. Getting Fired for Dummies, 5 things you can do to torpedo your career. Well, folks, I know that's not a 2-minute warning that you expected to hear from me anytime soon, but there's a reason I've been doing this. And that's because over the years, I've given lots of different industry presentations. A lot of them deal with specific industry issues and how to affect your supply chain. But there's another important topic that I've talked about over the years, and that's how to protect your career. Now, one of the reasons that's so important to me is because throughout the year, I have gotten calls, emails, not just in 2025, but going back many different years, from people whose careers are in transition. They're not happy with where they're at, or they have to find a job because they've been let go of the one happened. Now, with that thought in mind, I've been given a presentation here recently called Getting Fired for Dummies, 5 things you can do to torpedo your career. And one of those 5 things is don't pay attention to what's going on in the industry, because what's happening out there isn't really important to your company's supply chain and logistics and freight area. Now, obviously, when you hear that, you're going, that's ridiculous, but it's something that I see happen repeatedly, and that's why these 2-minute warnings are so important. One of the things we're committed to doing is helping you understand the types of things that are happening in the market so you can look at them, plan for them, and not be surprised. You don't have to be in reactive firefighting mode. You can be in proactive mode. But one of the things that's really critical is, for example, when Sean Duffy at the Department of Transportation says the federal government is going to get involved in who gets licenses to drive trucks, it has an impact on what the driver population should look like. Now, everyone agrees this is a critically important issue, and we're all about safety in the trucking industry. But when you take a look at the English Language Proficiency Act and things like this, it could shrink the supply of drivers. If that happens, capacity could be tight, and if the economy ever rebounds and this freight recession ever ends, it can send your freight rates skyrocketing. Now, one of the things that we say there is if you want to protect your career, then basically take a look at the resources that are available to you. Resources like our 2-minute warning, and also things like Transact's Supply Chain Rapid Assessment. It is a dynamite tool that gives you a whole bunch of things, one of which is an understanding of what's happening in the market, not just today, but what's likely to happen in the future, and how you can plan for it to, once again, be proactive instead of reactive. Ultimately, people get tired of firefighting modes, and if you're one of the people that's responsible for keeping those fires under control, your career could be at risk. We don't want to see that happen. So give me a call, send me an email. Let's talk about that Supply Chain Rapid Assessment and protect your career. Now, we make all of this available to you because with each and every 2-minute warning, we're here to remind you, we're on your team, here to help, passionate about seeing you be successful. Thanks for your time.